Gonna make our way inside of this little cavern here. I said we're gonna make our way inside the cavern here. Howdy y'all, Cheato Gaming 2020. Come at you another episode of Banjo Tooie. Last episode, we completed Mayhem Temple. We gathered everything we could. We are unable to grab one Jiggy. The infamous Jiggy that taunts everybody. By the time this video goes up, hopefully I'll have done a short showing you the fun way of getting that Jiggy early. There are a couple shorts I have in mind for this project, so that's one of them. But anyway, that's enough talk about that. That's a project for another day. Alright, remember in the last episode when I said you can actually... the only Jinjo house that's notable that you want to get on top of is the red one, right? Well, this is why. Once you have the grip grab ability, you can climb up here and get yourself a treble clef. And the first 20 notes for ILO Hags. Cool. Alright, moving on. Next thing I want to do is we're going to go over to Wood Hollow. We're actually going to make our way further into Isle of Hags. We can't do anything in Mayhem Temple, obviously. So we're going to go ahead and move on. Because there is a little grip grab ledge here. It is technically possible to skip this through a very precise backflip and ground pound combo. I've done it before. It is not easy to do though. I don't know if I'll be able to show it on camera or not. I'm not really looking to try it. And besides, you need the grip grab to you pretty much need it to get really anywhere in this game, so I'd recommend you get it. What does it say? Magic global creatures are usually found near Mumbo in Humble. Yeah, he's not wrong. Alright, we'll go through this tunnel here. We make our way up to the Plateau. Moving up further, we see we reach the area known as Gulch Mine. This is going to be the next step. This is going to be the next world we're playing today. But more importantly, on top of the sign, we got two nested notes. We got a Jinjo crying for help, but we can't see him anywhere. I know where he is, because he is directly under this boulder right here. We cannot do much about it at the moment. Technically, we can grab it early. I will show this probably later in this episode on how you grab that early. But it requires a move we get from Gulch Mine, which we are going to be going to today. Real quick, we got to move right here. But talk to good old buddy Jam Jars. Now it's the time for you to learn. Shooting eggs that crackle and burn. Yep, this game introduces elemental eggs. Brand new egg you have acquired. Now I'll tell you how they're fired. Tap R to get your eggs on view, and tap it again until it's right for you. No, it's still fun. Oof. That's gonna leave a mark. He's gonna look like an anime character after he's been bodied. There's some more notes. Nice. Real quick, right behind this giant beehive looking structure is an empty honeycomb. Hard to see with that camera angle, but trust me, we just picked the one up. And then now let's make our way inside the honeycomb, shall we? We're in Honeybee's hive. Hey there, big bear. I'm Honeybee, mistress of the honey. Why couldn't you be mistress of the Jiggies instead? Because that would have made your quest too easy. However, I can grant you an extra energy unit in return for empty honeycombs. I suppose that's better than nothing. Don't be so rude, Kazooie. Oh, sorry, wasp lady. I'm Honeybee. A bee, not a wasp. Right you are, Hornet Girl. You have enough honeycombs for 2 more units of energy. You want to trade? Sure. Sure, honey. Toss the honeycombs over here then, big bear. Yeet. Here's your extra energy. We get 2 of them right off the bat. Pretty nice. As you can see, if you look at her shelf in the background, she's got a couple more. Those are upgrades we'll get by trading more honeycombs. The bottom on the lower left is how many we need for the next one. You get the first one, it's just 1 honeycomb. You get the second one, it's 3. It goes up by 2 every time. Alright, let me show you our new eggs. Because believe it or not, we can actually get 2 egg abilities today. Because we can actually make our way further in Isle of Hags than this. There's a gate right here that requires us to use fire eggs, well, paired with our egg aiming that we got in the last episode. So I'm going to go ahead and try and line this up. There we go. And that allows us to make our way into this new area back here. So let's make our way over there. Get through this Moggy, I think is his name. And now we made it to the Pine Grove. Right here we have a new world that we won't be worried about entering right now. Might as well read these signs, see what they say. The management accepts no responsibility for the thieving pickpockets that employs within the witchy world. Okay. Anyone who rides all the quality attractions and survives is entitled to join the Witchy World Fan Club. Current club members, 0. Well then. Witchy World Theme Park is currently closed due to an appalling safety record. Once the authorities have been bribed, we will reopen. Thank you. About that, I think we can go in. But we're not worried about that right now. We're more worried about this guy over here. Let's go ahead and talk to our good old friend Jim Jors. For blasting things, if these eggs were made, don't stand too close when you fire a grenade. Yep, now we can shoot. Bombs. That'll be all. Dismissed. These are the most broken eggs in the game. Actually, technically, no, that's not true. Some notes right here, I guess. Technically, these aren't the most broken eggs in the game. But we won't be able to show you those until much later. These are the second most broken eggs in the game. But trust me, they are the most useful in the game by far. Alright. How about we just go ahead and hop right into the today's world. You will see many good uses of the grenade eggs. I just can't say much at the moment. I'm blue screening. Welcome to probably my favorite level in this game, is go to Gulch Mine. Actually, no. Second favorite. Favorite soundtrack, definitely. Alright, right out the bat, we see a Cheato page on the top, which... There are 2 ways you can get this. One, you can just climb the rope and flip your way over to it. And finally, we have 5 pages. I'll probably do that in the next episode. Okay. Do as it says if you want. Here we got some turbo trainers. And right here we got a new type of boot. These are springy step shoes. But you have to come and find me before you can use them. We won't be able to use these for a while. Those are how you're supposed to get up here, is the springy step shoes. I don't know how they didn't know you could just, climb this and jump off, but whatever. Alright, first things first. Something I didn't tell you about these turbo trainers. They've been upgraded in this game. So now you're actually able to run on water, believe it or not. Apparently you go fast enough that you don't sink. I want to know what the science is behind this, but I know this would not make sense. Because we are not going anywhere near fast enough to be able to not sink into water. Way no Sonic the Hedgehog. So pretty much all we gotta do is follow the river until it ends. And then we'll, at the end of the road, we will find ourselves a Jiggy. First Jiggy of the level. We just got here. Alright. Now we want to make our way over to this one. This one could be a little tricky to reach, but you want to get to this door, trust me. Because there is going to be another Jiggy here. In the flooded caves. I will pull up a map for this because this is a little bit of an underwater maze. I believe the path you want to go is... Gosh darn it, Xbox controls. The path you want to go is... Obviously you go straight for the first one. It's straight, left. I believe it's straight. Straight, left, straight, and then left. If you reach a long pipe, then you've done it. Actually, no, the long pipe is the entry part. Yep, straight, left, straight, left. And we get our Jiggy. And now we can move on. Alrighty, the level just started and we already have 2 Jiggies. This level's crazy. When you get out, just go in reverse. You can either go back the way you came. There is another exit here, which I'll probably, if I have the little mini-map displayed, then hopefully that makes sense. Did I go the wrong way? Yes, I did. Uh-oh. I think I was meant to just go straight. Okay, here's the long pipe, yeah. Alright, now we're back to the entrance. Yeehaw. There's a rock down here that we will not be able to do anything with for a little while. So keep a mental note of that being there. And here we are in the water storage room, where this room contains a treble clef, a Jinjo, and a Cheato Page. We're going to go ahead and get our treble clef, which is hidden in the water down here. I would not advise swimming in this naturally. It looks absolutely disgusting. It looks like duty water. Whatever. That's beside the point. Up here on top of this water container on the far end of the entryway of this room is our Cheato Page. The Jinjo we will not be able to get for quite a while, because the Jinjo is on top of the other water cooler and he is completely unobtainable. There is no ladder on that cooler to get up there. The only way to get there is to go through that pipe there, which we cannot do for a good while now. So just keep that in mind, that we'll have to return here later to get that too. And this spits us out here at what looks like the crushing shed. So we're going to go ahead on in. Alright, here in the crushing shed, what we want to do with Banjo and Tooie is we want to reach the end of it and not get flattened like a pancake. Alternatively, you could just use Wonder Wing, but it's more funny to be pancake mode. Instead of jogging in place, let's go ahead and just jump across this. Trust me, you want to do this, it'll be important later. So go ahead and do that. Get about 20 notes up there, pretty good. Here's another Jiggy we're unable to get because we need the springy step shoes, which we do not get access to this for some time. So keep that in mind. So that's already a handful of things we can't do. And now we have a toxic chamber room, which contains a Jinjo, which conveniently is just right here behind this little rock. We'll come back in here in a little bit. There is a handful of collectibles we can get in there. Alright, just gonna follow the track all the way back to the beginning. In the beginning. That's enough of that stupid joke. Alright, we're gonna go back here to the very back to the fuel storage container. Somewhat missable notes back here. Don't forget these are back here. I will be back here later with the world's transformation, but we see a box that is trying to break free, or something is trying to break out of the box. Bleep! I'm trapped in his mind by these in that black tunnel. Bleep! Alright, we'll come back to this in a little bit. Real quick, these enemies, they're mini heads. You can see why. They literally throw explosives at you. Watch out for that. Oh! Alright. I believe I grabbed the global already. No, I don't hear it, so I must have. As that sign said outside Witchy World. Oh, I don't think it was Witchy World. I think it was near the entrance to this world. As that sign said, there's usually a globo near the two magic people. Near Wumba and Mumbo. Might as well throw this in there now. Yeah, sure. Alright, go ahead and throw the globo in, just so we don't forget it. And believe it or not, I'm going to go ahead and transform already. There's not a lot we can do with this world's transformation, but we can do most of it now. I'm going to call this the detonator. If you read that right, she said that we have a self-destruct attack, essentially making us a kamikaze bomber. So, well, it hurts us to use, so I would advise staying out of combat if possible. Alternatively, we could walk up to these little dynamite barrels, and if we are close enough to the end of it, it'll automatically hook yourself to it and it'll blow it up. Now we meet this character. Those of you who know. Those of you who don't, oh boy. Hey, you have getting me out of this frightful predicament. Who might you be? I'm Canary. They used to send me down the mines to check for gas. If I died, they'd know it wasn't safe. Nice. Can't think of any more pleasant job. They just let me in here. I don't think I'll last much longer. Don't worry, I'll get Kazooie here to smash the cage open. If I must. You could do that, or we could detonate it, like so. Woohoo! I'm free! It's moments like this that make adventuring worthwhile. You will regret those words very quickly, Banjo. You will regret those words. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. Trust me, you will regret that. This thing is the bane of everybody's existence who plays this game. You will see why, eventually. As I said, those of you who know. There's a reason why. I hate this bird with every inch of my being. Alright, now we're gonna just follow the ways here. I feel like I'm over-explaining things. Whatever. I'm gonna make our way towards... There we go again, over-explaining stuff. I'm gonna say hi to Mumbo's school, but not actually go in it. Just coming here for the work pad, really. I don't even think... Can we make it? Yeah, we can. I don't know if we can make it up here or not. Mumbo's Globo is right outside his base, which is right there. Gonna make our way inside of this little cavern here. I said we're gonna make our way inside the cavern here. And then we have a another TNT barrel. We gotta line ourselves up with the explosive line here. That'll break the door open. allowing us to gain access into this little prison room where this Jinjo is being held. Let me in! What's me in? I don't like you. You don't like me. Ooh, just dodged it. Okay, good, we made it up. I hate those guys. We're probably gonna die. Yes, we are. Oh, it won't let us. I didn't know it didn't let you. Is our HP? These are split up paths. Can't do anything about that right now. There's a sign up here. What does it say? Generators need to be lit. Let's switch one on. What does it say? Switch on the lights requires a split. Okay. Which obviously we don't have a split. He is referring to this room in here. This is the generator hut. One power hut. There's nothing we can do about this room at the moment. At least not as a TNT barrel. I'm gonna go ahead and just, we'll be right back here later. Death Warp, let's go! That'll put us right outside Humba's wigwam. Boy, that's all we need. Wait, no. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because there's another dynamite barrel towards the entrance of the level. So let's go ahead and get that. I'm talking over myself quite a bit. So here in the field depot there is another dynamite barrel right here. And we could do this. Which then sends the floating box over to the end of the tunnel, I guess. I don't believe there's anything in that tunnel, but I'm going to double check. Does not look like it. Don't trust the shovels, they are mean. For some reason he stops. And we cannot go through here apparently. Bleep. No, the door's not open on the other side. Bleep. Oh well. That's unfortunate. Believe it or not, that actually leads to a different level entirely. But unfortunately for us, the door on the other side is not open. We can go through the tunnel, but we'd be immediately blocked off from going anywhere in that level. So that's neat. I believe there's like 2 more things we can do with this guy, but they're both optional. And I don't really like wasting time with this form, so we're gonna go ahead and switch back. Alright. We're gonna make our way out. Over this way. And mess up my double jump completely because my controller is still doo-doo. Can't do anything about that rock at the moment, but if we go up here, we see there's a little hut, and we see some dude in here. Howdy. Who would you be? I'm Bill. I bet your other name is gold related. What is it? Gold Bar Bill? Klondike Bill? Nope. Bullion Bill is my name. Thought so. What's up, Bill? My rodent partner, the butter. She went looking for her gold, but she's been gone far too long. We'll keep a lookout for her. Not so fast, Banjo. Make sure he makes it worth our while. Oh, okay. Can we have a prize if we find her? The city folk are all alive. I'm wondering where else she could be. Eek. I'm sure I came through a tunnel. Yep, you saw that right. This little tunnel right here is a link to that passageway in Main Temple, which we cannot currently do anything about. At least not to right this second, but we will very, very soon. When I say that, I literally mean very, very soon. Like, literally across the river here, we'll get the ability to deal with that. Like, immediately. So here's our boy Jim Jars, wanting 85 notes. We got that. We get their build drill. This makes breaking so much fun. Listen up to how it's done. Leap in the air and press and hold Z. Watch Kazooie, you spin like a drill with her head. No, I think it's supposed to be Z, not Z, because British developers, that's how it would have been pronounced. Okay, whatever. I'm American, so I say Z. But it's actually, in Britain it's Z, and as you see, that's what it does. It lets us break these rocks finally, which this one is an empty honeycomb. Nice. We could go free Delberta right away, but nah, I'll worry about it later. Let's make our way towards Mumbo Jumbo Leo's house. But we're not actually going in, we're going to go down here. Towards that power hut. Here we are in the power hut. Technically you're supposed to do this later once you have a new ability. But it is possible to do it ahead of time. Because if we go down here, we will see that it's too dark to see anything. Or at least not without turning up your brightness. There are a couple ways you can circumvent this. You can shoot fire eggs, which is the preferred method. Use Wonder Wing, which will also work, but keep in mind you have Wonder Wing is very limited supply and it restricts your movement. Here's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to come up here, press this button, and that turns on all these lights so you can actually see where you're going. I'm just talking all over myself today. I don't even know what I'm gonna title this episode for real. I just need to shut the H up, bro. Alright, I'm gonna show you. Believe it or not, my screen is actually really bright, so I can actually see what I'm doing without having to shoot fire eggs here. Okay. I will shoot probably one or two here and there, or at least right there. And because this room sucks, goodbye. I will meet you right back outside of the power hut because there is something else we want to do over there. Alright, here we are outside the power hut. We're going to make our way over to where this rock was, where I tried to blow it up earlier, but I was unable to. Now we can. So let's go on over this way. Okay, on the right, that's just the way out. If you go to the left... okay, never mind. I was wrong. I was wrong. The right is the way you want to go here. Okay, go to the right, you'll find this room right here. The generator cavern, which has a very fun puzzle. So this says, probably going to tell me what to do. Warning, unreliable generators. Use at your own risk. Okay then, never mind. What they want you to do is you want to use your fire eggs and hit the green spots on the generators, and that lights up the room. Pretty fun. And then all you gotta do is just a little platforming challenge. But much like with the power hut, I can actually see what I'm doing without doing this. But I'm still going to for your sake. Just because this is how I usually do this. Now this generator is way over here. There's actually a fun way to get around this. I will show this after I complete it legitimately. Where you can actually skip out on everything. You don't need to do any of this. Camera, please. Alright, this one's way back in the background. That was way off. Okay, it took that one. Camera. Thank you. I don't know what the point of this generator is because literally it just lights up this little tiny little bit here. I don't want that. Well, anyway, at the end of your price, at the end of the long trick is your price. Jiggy. And the way down is this little ladder here. Alternatively, you can actually use the ladder to your advantage. Where if you just do a ground pound, do a backflip into a ground pound, you can just grab the ladder immediately and skip out on doing all the generator stuff. I don't know what the point of having... Oh, no, I don't even know what I was going to say there. Moving on. Alright, let's make our way out of here. We are back in the mine. We are towards the end of it, actually. Well, the edge of it, not the end of the level. Heavens no, the level just started. Alright, we have a Jinjo up here under this rock. I imagine it's not comfortable. Put ourselves a red Jinjo. Nice. And we can go into the train station here. And see that it's been completely overturned. Alright, in this little box right here, pretty easy to miss, there is a honeycomb. Let's go in the caboose to see what's going on in here. What's this say? Find the train tunnel door switches in other worlds to enable Cheato travel between stations. Yep, that's how that works. This train links a lot of different levels together. One of the things I like about this game is that the whole world actually feels like a world. Everything's interconnected. I like it when the games do that. Alright, there's not much we can do here right now without Mumbo's help. I'm going to go ahead and move on. I'm going to follow these tracks here because there is a Jinjo at the top of this little hill here. Camera's a little awkward, but it is what it is. We'll find him. He's coming up. There he is. We get the doodoo brown Jinjo. And we're gonna go ahead and take the warp to the entry of the level, and we're gonna go ahead and talk to Canary. Get this out of the way now. I said we're gonna get this way out of the way now. Alright, so here we are at the beginning of the level. Let's go ahead and talk. Hey there, Canary. What are you still around here for? Well, my wings are still a bit stiff from spending so long in that cage. How about a race to help me strengthen them? In this old minecart? I'm sure it was broken when I saw it last. It was, but I fixed it and put it back on the track. You're pretty resourceful for an old bird, aren't you? I like to try. Jump board if you fancy a go. Sounds like fun. What do we do? So you just tap X as fast as you can to drive the minecart. You heard her. This minigame is pretty straightforward. All you gotta do is mash X. It's not that difficult. I can literally just max this with just my thumb. And I'm probably just gonna fast forward most of this just because it's not that interesting. Or at least I'll show you the forward version because we actually do 2 laps on this. So yeah, it is what it is. Here's the thing about these races though. She is rubber banded all to hell. keep that in mind for later. For these races in Glitter Gulch Mine, it's not that bad. And yes, I'm saying this now. Like I said, you will regret ever freeing this character from that cage. I don't want to get too far ahead because the rubber band will catch me and it will mess me up bad. Especially not at the end here. And that was pretty straightforward. Not too bad. I think we beat you there, Mary. Well, I guess you can have this shiny thing I found before I got locked in that cage. Is it a Jiggy? I can't remember what it is. It's been under my wing for days. Ew, I'm not sure what you wanted in that case. That was a fine race. Sure was. My wings are starting to feel better. How about racing back again? Hop on the cart if you think you can beat me again. Alright. Yep, we're gonna go ahead and race her again. Hold on, I got a cat trying to nail the door. Hey, buddy. No, thank you. You don't want anything else out there, trust me. Alright, let's go. Alright, this rematch, this race is gonna be a little bit tougher, but it's still not that bad. This one, our reward for doing this is a Cheato Page, which is pretty nice. One quick note I want to say about this race is that I like the soundtrack it plays. And it really only plays during these two races. Alright, now we're coming up at the tail end. Straightforward. I mean, it is as straightforward gets. You literally just mash one button. That's 2 out of 2 for us, Mary. Perhaps you'd like this piece of paper as a prize. It's been wedged in my... No! I don't want to know where it's been. Okay. I think I spent quite enough time in this gloomy old mine. I'm off to swoop and soar among the clouds. Bye-bye, friends. Perhaps we'll see each other again. I will regret my decision of releasing her from that cage. Whatever. Alright, right off to our left, we have another rock that we can build drill and get into a shootout segment. A shootout segment where we are not allowed to shoot eggs. It'll make sense here in a little bit, but first we gotta move right here. Beak Bayonet. Another use for the feathered freak. Makes good use of a pointy beak. The bad guys know that it's no joke. Press B to give them a poke. Still reading the N64 controls. Dismissed. I do own this game on the N64. That's why I know these button combos. I have this game memorized by heart, so I know what I'm doing. You learned a beak attack, huh? Sure I have, partner. Or maybe you can help me out here. A real nasty bunch of TNT sticks have escaped from their box and are threatening to blow up my mine. Don't worry, we'll go in there and blast them. No, shoot one and the whole mine will explode. You'll have to try and defuse them somehow. Anything else? Yep, you have to be quick. Because when you defuse the first one, the others will probably start their detonation timers. Alright, so no shoots. Not allowed to shoot eggs. This minigame can be quite tricky if you don't know what you're doing. I have a strategy for this minigame that I always follow. There are 2 levels, well, technically 3. There are 3 levels to this, 3 floors in this minigame here. I always do the upper floors first, since you can hear where they are from a pretty wide range. So, as long as you're listening and playing on levels, it's not too bad. This cat is by the door. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Oi! Alright, this one I'm gonna stick to this side. I believe this just leads back to the entrance. Yeah, it does. Well, I'll double check. Yes, so it's to the entrance. Okay. You skip this one. I'm gonna go in this green one here. Come here, you. I said come here, you. Alright. Next one is over this way. And that looks to be the end of the top floors. Put out your trigger finger on the enemies, not the bombs. Okay, we're just gonna stay low. Alright, we got 2 for the price of 1. This cat! Oi! Go away from the door, dummy. The other one will get you. And another bomb in here. And probably the lowest part of the mine, I'll say. Alright, so we got one up here. We got another one in here. You deserve that. Oh, come on! Don't need this right now. Fine. I had a feeling it's gonna be one of those 2. Alright, there's another one. I'm missing 4 of them. There's 2 of them in this room, so that's already half of them. Half of what's left. Oh, I see the last one. Okay, we're good. Oh, that's not the last one. There's one up there. Right up here. Pretty easy to miss that one, actually. I wouldn't blame you if you did. Last one's in this room over here. Now we just need to find a way to get to the top level again. There we go. Much obliged to you, partners. How obliged? Are we talking reward here? Well, all I got is this funny shaped nugget. I reckon you can have that. Thank you so much, sir. We will appreciate that reward kindly. Alright, here's our way up. I believe we could just go in this door on the right here and it leads us right to the entrance room. Yep. And we find the red orange one and go up there and we're out. I love this soundtrack for this stage. Like, almost every song here is good. Little Jiggy. Move on. Alright. See our totals. I don't know what I'm missing. Oh, I know what it is. Okay. Okay. We need to go get Mumbo Jumbo Leo. We need to do his stuff. We have not touched Mumbo's stuff yet, so let's go ahead and get on to that, shall we? One thing I like about Mumbo in this game is that his hut changes from stage to stage. Sometimes it'll look... Some stages it looks completely ridiculous. There's one instance comes to mind. I didn't mean to do that. Talk to Mumbo. Oh yeah, Baron Bird. Yeah, I gotta go. You'll have to hear this spiel every time. You can skip that, because we've already read it. It doesn't change, so... Now Mumbo. You know, take him to... I believe there's 2 pads here. 2 Mumbo pads we can do. So one of them's outside the crushing shed. Alright, gonna turn this volume down for you. We got a Jiggy Boulder here. We lift it up and drop it into the crushing shed. I find it weird that the song just continues on throughout this entire event. Like, throughout that whole time, even after he set the rock down clearly. I like to stand on the pad when they disappear. I don't know, this is a me thing. As you can see, the Jiggy's been cut up into pieces. And when you try to pick it up, it just plays a part of the segment. A part of the jingle. There are 3 pieces, and here's the third one. Alright. Now we're going to go to the train station because we can levitate the big old train in the back here. I like how in every stage, Mumbo's got a unique spell per stage. This stage is levitate. A later stage, it'll be like EMP. There's one of them where he just straight up resurrects someone, resurrects a character. Which is pretty neat, I guess. Now we can use the train. But we can't, we're not going to worry about it right now because we can't even climb ladders with Mumbo. Yeah, some player Mumbo is. Believe it or not, we're already done with Mumbo. I'm going to take him back to the skull. We're going to grab Banjo and Kazooie once again. And if you'll remember that gas cave we entered near the crushing shed earlier, we're going to return to it now that we have Bell Drill. So let's go ahead and get to that. And we're back, guys. Man, I've been wanting to do that this whole time. It's been so long. And grenade eggs in that one. And go ahead and drill in these rocks. Get our final honeycomb of the stage. And this one, I believe it's just feathers. It's fine. Oh, there's another rock. I think this one is just a regular honeycomb. It is. We're gonna get out of here before we run out of air. I do believe once you do run out of air, it starts taking life off one by one, unlike in Banjo Tooie where you would just straight up die. So, noteworthy change, I guess. I don't intend on using that feature, but it's a thing, I guess. Now we're gonna make our way towards the train. Let's see, we can actually interact with this sign here. Are you blind? Chuffy's right in front of you. Oh, that's funny. Alright. This is my train control pad. Urgh. You'll have to battle me before you go anywhere. Huh? Who said that? I was like, you can't put inside that boiler. Yeah, sure. Just jump right into a clearly hot boiler. I wonder what's under that big pile of coal in the corner. Maybe it's Jiggy. Could be. We fight Old King Cole, the grubby boiler monarch. Who dares enter Old King Cole's boiler? I'm Banjo and this is Kazooie. We want to use your train. You would, huh? Well, in that case, I'll fight you for it. But you're supposed to be a merry old soul. Not me, pal. But you'll soon be feeling my merry old soul on the top of your puny heads. Alrighty guys, we're right into it. We are fighting a boss known as Old King Cole. We are on a time limit, but this boss is literally the most straightforward boss of all of them. Easiest. This boss is a joke. Literally just held him with grenade eggs. That's all you gotta do. Grenades will melt through his house like something else. No great loss. I've still got another. Any boss that requires you to just shoot eggs, just spam grenade eggs. I don't need arms to beat you. Come here. Perhaps we should sit down and talk about this. I don't know how he's talking if he's literally just a butt. And that's the boss. Okay, perhaps I'll let you use my train after all. But don't you dare hit anything. I've only just polished. And then we get a trophy for beating the boss. Nice. And that's a boss fight. You don't even have to move. Grenade eggs, as I've already mentioned, are incredibly broken. It's still not the most broken egg in the game. We'll get to that later. And even though we have access to use the train now, there's nowhere we can ride it to at the moment. So it's already ruled out. And I'm going to do my totals once again and make sure I got everything, because I believe we're done here. Alright. Yeah, we are, believe it or not. That's all we can do right here for now. Alrighty guys. Well, I guess that's a wrap for this world. This felt like it was a lot quicker than the other one, but when I look at the actual timer, I bet it's going to be a lot longer. Oh well. Alright, before we wrap it up, I did tell you I was going to get this Jinjo. There's actually a couple things we can do right now. I might as well just do them, we're already almost an hour in, but I'm going to go ahead and just do this. First things first, the Jinjo is directly under this boulder. You can literally just get it with a... It can be tricky to do, but it's not. It's pretty straightforward. Come on. It's grabbable. I've done it many times. I know it's doable. Maybe it might not be on Xbox, but I'm pretty sure this is doable. Okay, whatever. I'm done trying. It is possible to get that. Trust me, it's just a pain in the butt. On the N64, you'd get it right away. I can tell you that right now. I swear they patched it. Whatever. Alright. A couple things we can do. We're actually going to go back to Jinjo Village, because there is a handful of things you can do. One thing we can do right here inside of Jinjo Village is go over to this little area. This is the only time we're going to be coming here throughout this entire playthrough. Actually, no, that's not true. There is one thing I'll show you. No, it probably still will be the only time I come here. You can jump up here to this little ledge, grip grab. Could have done this at the beginning of the episode, but whatever. It's more convenient to do it now. So we can make our way up to here. And through this tunnel, we'll discover That looks like a Banjo Kazooie game pack. I wonder what's inside. You break it and it reveals an egg. Whoa! This is a spangly gold egg. Just take care of it. As you might have seen, it said something to do with Stop and Swap, which is something I did explain in the end of the last series of Banjo Kazooie. Real quick, funny note: this enemy will go to the Shadow Realm if you do it right. He'll try and attack you through this rock, but he'll eventually. It's easy to you make him fall through it. Come on. I want you to go to the Shadow Realm. See? He just went to the Shadow Realm. That's just a fun thing you can do. Alright, now back here in Spiral Mountain, there is a couple things we can do here now. Now that we have Builder and Grenade Eggs. First things first, we can go over here to where Roystein is. Talk to him. He's got any dialogue. Please help me. Hurry, because if I die, your garden will smell of dead fish. That it will. So let's go ahead and free him. Oh, that's so much better. Shouldn't you be in the water where it's safer? You're right. I'll probably dry up and die if I don't get back to the mountain, to the Mobile Spiral Mountain soon. Suppose it'd be wanting a carry then. Well, I'd walk there myself, but we goldfish are a little disadvantaged in the leg department. We could just leave him here and he'll just flap around, but we're not bad people like that. Even though the game treats him as an item, he does not appear on your totals page if you go to look at that. Try and get some more grenade eggs in my collection. Alright, just go ahead, hop in the water, and he'll jump out right away. Thanks, guys. Perhaps these extra bubbles may be of some use. Bubbles? You want at least a G for that. Sorry, I'm all out of those. However, I'll also teach you how to swim faster. Swim and press A and X together. Cheerio! We gain double water breathing and the ability to swim super fast. Look how fast this is compared to normal. This is what it was before, and this is what it is now. Noticeable. Alright, one thing we want to do, if we look up, we'll see there's a gate up there that is currently blocked off. We want to use our grenade eggs on it to open it up. Well, it'll reveal one of those game packs again. We'll go up there and get it by using a flay pad. Which conveniently there is one located right in the center of Spiral Mountain. There's also one located inside of the mouth of Grunty's lair. So let's go ahead and take flight. We'll be right back here in a minute. And let's go claim our reward. Alright. Another little game pack. Goodbye, little game pack. This reveals the bronze egg. Yes, sir. It's a super secret bronze egg. I wonder what that's doing here. I'll take flight yet again. Because now there's actually another egg, another cartridge we can get. It's over in this area. Okay, just hit the wall. Sure. Hit the non-existent wall. We're going to make our way over to where the waterfalls are, because the next pack is actually inside of this waterfall here. Obviously, we were unable to get to this place before in Banjo Kazooie because there was no fly pad in Spiral Mountain. Now there is. And go ahead and use grip grab on this ledge. We could have done this at the beginning of the game, but we would not have been able to enter this cavern. I don't think it's possible to reach that with the ground pound, with the high jump ground pound combo. It might be, but I don't think it is. And I'm too lazy to go find out, so we're gonna go ahead and just move on. Come here, you. He drops a silver egg. Well, 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 it's a very flashy silver egg. Better keep that in a safe place. Oh, in a safe place. Okay. These collectibles, you can only collect them once per file, just like the stop and swap eggs. But it won't do anything unless you have Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts data, which I do have. Now, there's nothing linked to this tunnel over here. As a matter of fact, it's just a wall. There's just an invisible wall there. There's another portrait of Kazooie's face in the ground there. And you can hear Jinjo. We won't be able to do anything about that for a little while. Now we can enter Gruntilda's lair and finally cash in on our first cheat. So let's go ahead and do that. And hi there, Cheato. Hello again, Banjo. Remember me? I'm Cheato, the magical spellbook. Yeah, we know who you are. Just hand over something useful. You're out of luck there, I'm afraid. Grunty's ripped out all my pages because I helped you in the last game. I'd be most grateful if you could look out for them on your travels. Maybe. What's in it for us? Well, for every 5 pages you return, I'll let you in on a little secret. You mean a cheat? Well, I'm not called Cheato for nothing. Great, you've got enough pages for me to tell you a new secret cheat. About time. Spill the beans. Hand over my precious pages first. Much obliged. My first cheat is feathers. Got it? Here's a small clue how to activate the cheat. Mayhem Temple. Code chamber. Letters. Got it? No, I still don't understand. I do, Banjo. Come on. Let's go use that cheat. Alright. Now we got a new cheat code we can use. Get bask in the soundtrack for Gruntilda's lair for a little bit. But unfortunately, we can't go into any of the old levels. Which kind of sucks. It is possible to glitch your way behind there, but there's nothing there. You can try if you want, but you're not going to get to anything. Oh, moving on. And that's all we can do in Spiral Mountain for now. Might as well go cash in on our cheat. The ones the game gives you, just like in Banjo-Kazooie, the ones they give you, the game will not count, will not flag for achievement banning or something much more severe, which I did believe I explained on the original series. But just like in Banjo-Kazooie, you are risking losing all your save data if you put in too many cheat codes. I'll tell you that now as your warning. Banjo-Kazooie was 3. In this game, I believe it might also just be 3. I don't know though. Alright, the code room in Mayhem Temple is in that temple I did not want to go in until the last episode because we didn't have any cheat codes. But now we do. So we can go ahead and cash in on that. This is where you activate my cheats. Stand on this podium if you want to know how. Must spell out the cheat code I have given you. Yeah, okay. Okay, I got it. If you hit a wrong letter, you have to start all over. Yep. Alright. He gives the first cheat code, which is feathers. Can be a little tricky, but it's too hard. Now, if for some reason you want to activate this cheat ahead of time, like without gathering the Cheato pages. You still can, but you have to type the word Cheato first, and then you have to type the cheat in backwards. As you saw what he just said there, this cheat doubles our feather count. And this does not count as cheating because the game gave it to us. So that's pretty nice. There's another one we'll be getting later. I believe it's actually the next cheat code we get that doubles our egg supply too. We'll get to take advantage of that during the probably not until level 4, but we'll get there. I believe that's all we're going to do today. Could go open the next world, but I think I'll hold off on that until next episode. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video if you liked the video, subscribe if you want. Don't forget to ring the bell. I've been Cheato Gaming 2020. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!